to that build we saw earlier with the Fen that stops a lot of the damage, and it sets up for a later Celeste pick. You know, it is a strong front line to protect that back line.
That's true. I mean, they pick up the Kestrel, so you're basically assuming Gangstar Cerberus is going to go Celeste. They get the Arden as well. I would rather have seen them pick up Catherine from the side of Rising Lotus. Like, you almost 100% know Cerberus is going to finish this out with a Celeste pick. I think Rising Lotus could have been a little bit smarter in the draft, actually played with it just a little more to put things into their favor. When you have Finn and Lance in the front line,
Rhyme able to throw down a basic attack in time, but Gangstar Cerberus really putting down the pressure. On the other side of the map, though, we do see Iraqi Zoro getting taken down by Lure with those Malice and Verdicts.
Try and land as many of those impales as, wow, Iraqi Zoro starts to take a lot of damage.
But Justman gets caught in that core collapse. One more hit from Techno JJ with that Githian wall does secure the kill. That is one kill finally going over to Gangstar Cerberus up to the lane and be there with Justman, waiting for a fight to break out. Level 6 from that Toilet. They're waiting for the opportunity to throw down a Force to Core, maybe looking for that Samuel, and they're going to catch him. There's the core collapse, and there's all the damage stacking onto him. Solar Storm takes him out of the fold, and that's going to be one kill going over to Iraqi Zoro.
Just trying to use those reflux boxes. They don't use it this time.
And Lure nearly going to get taken out. That last basic attack from Techno JJ secures the kill. Justman going to try and keep himself alive. Does use the Fountain of Renewal and does manage to keep himself alive. One kill going over to Gangstar Cerberus. And we did just also get the poll results. It is 90% to Gangstar Cerberus, 10% to Rising Lotus.
And Rising Lotus looked like they were picking up a good fight, but it's up to these individual mistakes. And oh my word, another combination comes through.
And that is another kill going over to 2 Techno JJ. Keanu Nakoa going to be the only one alive here for Rising Lotus. Gets caught with the Impale and one more hit with Techno JJ's basic attack. That's a double kill picked up for Gangstar Cerberus as well. The risk of ending up dying at the process.
They've still got Fountain.
Is super low though. And there's the Quibble, there's the knock up into the wall, and he is going to get taken out.
In that previous engage. That's what they were trying to bait them in for in that particular circumstance. Keanu trades his life for the turret, which kind of in a way is worth.
And it's not going to be going across on the side of Gangstar Cerberus. That's going to be the Quibble being thrown down. The Gauntlet is on top of Iraqi Zoro. And Netoilet and Iraqi Zoro caught in the corner. They're going to get taken down. Keanu Nakoa picking up that double kill with those Glimmer shots. And right now, Techno JJ on a full retreat here. He is level 12, surprisingly enough. At 13 minutes in, doesn't really have too much room to survive here. He uses the Githian wall. He's going to try and pop his boots to get away. Question is Lure going to be able to catch him? There is the Malice and Verdict. One shot, one kill comes out. It is going to find its target. That's going to be 3 kills going over to Keanu Nakoa. That's going to also be the ace for Rising Lotus. Focusing their attention onto him. There's the Force to Cord onto Lure. Not going to really be doing all that much damage as we do see Iraqi Zoro and Techno JJ focusing down Justman. Netoilet getting taken down solo. Drifting Dark as well as the Malice and Verdicts doing a lot of damage. But it's going to be Keanu Nakoa taking down Iraqi Zoro and Netoilet going to be falling as well to Lure. Now they're going to be chasing down Techno JJ. Are they going to be able to find them? There is the Malice and Judgment. He's going to just combat roll away from Lure. Now he's going to be trying to impale over the wall. Finds Keanu Nakoa though. Keanu Nakoa going to be picking up another kill for himself. 8-8. Oblivion gets thrown down onto Netoilet as well, who he's now silenced. Solar Storm goes down to Keanu Nakoa and Justman. Techno JJ trying to secure a kill. They do get the kill onto Keanu Nakoa with that Heliogenesis. Justman going to get taken solo. Techno JJ trying to secure the kill. Is he going to be able to get it is the question. He does, and it's going to be 2 kills going over to Gangstar Cerberus, looking for the third as he is chasing down Lure. Techno JJ not afraid of this Samuel. He's looking to try and push even further forward. Combat roll is available, looking for the Impale. Is he going to be able to connect with it is the question. There's the Malice and Verdicts. He is going to be connecting with these Malice and Verdicts pretty well, and Techno JJ going in with the Impale. He's going to find his target. That's now another fight seems to be breaking out. There's the Force Accord onto Lure. Getting taken solo. Does Reflex block the damage? Solar Storm goes out, but it does not connect. Keanu Nakoa is trying to trade with Techno JJ here. With a lot of damage going down onto Lure with those Heliogenesis. Able to get away though. And now they're all trapped in the Gauntlet. Lure looking for the opportunity to throw down some more poke, but he's not able to secure a kill. That's going to be Justman, the first one to fall in this fight. And Gangstar Cerberus looking to take the kill onto Samuel as well. That's the Githian wall from Techno JJ, securing another kill.
Lance jumping from the brush, that's the real issue, but they're going with the Gauntlet here.
And Iraqi Zoro is outside of the Gauntlet though, so Lure trying to poke him out with those Malice and Verdicts. However, the Oblivion gets thrown down right onto Techno JJ. Keanu Nakoa secures the kill onto Techno JJ. Now they're chasing down onto Netoilet. He does pop his boots. He's trying to get away. There's the Heliogenesis from Iraqi Zoro, slowing them down, deterring them from chasing any further into the rest of Gangstar Cerberus, as the Kraken is going to be opening up the base of Rising Lotus, but they're going right back in for the fight. There's the Drifting Dart. Solar Storm comes out. Keanu Nakoa gets deleted off the fold, and now it's going to be the Kraken pushing into the base of Rising Lotus. Netoilet and Iraqi Zoro still looking to try and harass them away from the Kraken to maybe take at least one more turret here. But Iraqi Zoro did take that tree, and so he's going to be doing so much damage here. As you can see, that turret is taking a bunch of punishment. There's a nice core collapse onto Justman. Now he's going to be taking damage from that supernova on that Heliogenesis. And Iraqi Zoro doing a fantastic job here, just deterring the rest of Rising Lotus from focusing on that Kraken. And now stopped as he gets Githian walled into the wall. There's the Oblivion getting thrown down only onto Net Toilet. The fourth Accord did also not get used. Net Toilet looking for the opportunity. That's the Crucible being used as well. And the Heliogenesis coming out is going to pick up the kill onto Justman. Keanu Nakoa going to be getting caught with that Forced Accord. Now they're chasing him down. He's trying to keep himself alive against the Rocky Zoro. Solar Storm does get dodged out. He's going to get taken down with that Supernova. That's another kill going over to Gangstar Cerberus, as Lure going to be the only one alive here on the side of Rising Lotus. Take the fight to Gangstar Cerberus as the Kraken is pushing into the base. Iraqi Zoro taking a ton of damage, but there's the core collapse onto Lure. He's getting taken so low. Iraqi Zoro on the backside trying to land these Heliogenesis, dodges out that Oblivion, and a lot of damage going down onto the rest of Rising Lotus. And there's the Solar Storm coming out. Keanu Nakoa getting taken so low. Is he going to get caught is the question. The Kraken did manage to take that second turret, and it's going to now be hitting on that Vein Crystal. That's going to be Keanu Nakoa, the first one to fall. Techno JJ picking up the kill onto Lure as well. And Gangstar Cerberus picking up the victory in game number 1. Damn, it must feel good to be a Gangstar.
It must feel good to be a Gangstar. They are taking a 1-0 lead in this best of 3. Interesting decision making for...
But if you're a good player, you know it's probably going to come out, and you're that much readier to reflex block it.
Then don't even pick Finn. What a dumpster hero, this guy.
I think
but like
we already won.
The thing is like Finn's Forced Accord, like a lot of heroes like Koshka or anyone that requires something like a Crucible or a Reflex block to come out, means that you can use your other picks to kind of out-strategize against, if you will, the team you're playing against. You know they're going to try to block Forced Accord, so find your window of opportunity once Forced Accord comes out to engage in a different way than perhaps you normally would.
That's why the Ozo works so well. You just Bangarang, they reflex it, you hook. It's the easiest combo ever.
There you go. Well, Ozo around Bright Bulwark might have a little bit of a hard time, but we do see Glaive coming out, though, so that's a little bit different coming from the side of Gankstars. Techno does have
played
Glaive
this wave, and I think he's played it pretty well. It does, you know, we talked about like getting into late game, Kestrel will handle the Glaive, but up to that point, like Glaive actually deals with it pretty well. Like an afterburn in before active camo can go down.
Takes away that Treant, and here goes the fight. Techno JJ now laying waste to Lure's HP. There's the afterburn. That's going to be a kill picked up for Techno JJ. Now the kills are evened out in.
Isolate Keanu doesn't manage to get a proper afterburn, but Keanu kind of jumps into no man's land and gets taken out there. Cyber, what a crazy snipe.
Very unfortunate there for Keanu Nakoa. Now it's Lure in a really awkward position here. Techno JJ does not have his afterburn just yet. 2 seconds until that is available. Walks through a scout trap. He goes afterburns him into the wall. The damage coming in from Techno JJ on that Glaive is absolutely monstrous.
Position for an afterburn, so he'll be pretty happy with that situation as Keanu now.
And that is Keanu completely wiped off the fold. Nice amount to actually be able to take these team fights in their favor, but Nettoilet gonna get caught there and completely deleted. That kill goes over to actually forcing Keanu Nakoa out of the lane. Meanwhile, the gold mine is being started up by the team of Rising Lotus. Forward barrage onto Great Kali as well as Nettoilet doing a nice amount of damage. There's the death from above. Walks right into a very angry Techno JJ. Forward barrage goes out. It's gonna be the kill going over to Keanu Nakoa though. Oblivion gets thrown down as well, and the gold mine is taking a lot of damage, but so is Justman. He's gonna get taken down. No, he is not. Meanwhile, Lure is also still targeted by that gold mine. Nettoilet and Great Kali are looking to try and make something happen here as far as the kills concerned. Great Kali, Lure and Keanu Nakoa are so low. There's the Bright Bulwark and so much damage onto Keanu Nakoa. There's the Drifting Dark, secures the kill. That's 2 kills going over to Gangstar Cerberus, and now they're trying to get the kill onto Lure. He's going to get caught. He is going to get taken down. That's going to be a double kill going over to Great Kali. Technically a triple since he did also kill Justman. That's going to be the ace going to connect onto anybody as it does get reflex blocked. Meanwhile, we do see Techno JJ going in onto Lure. He's going to get stunned up. He's trying to get the kill onto that Kestrel. He's not going to be able to. Getting taken solo. The Fountain of Renewal gets used onto him. Nettoilet getting also taken solo. One shot, one kill comes out. It's going to be the kill going over to Lure as they're now being chased by that very angry Sky. Keanu Nakoa trying to get a kill onto Great Kali here. Drifting Dark comes out. Techno JJ getting taken out. That's a double kill for Lure. Looking for the triple. He's not going to get it. Keanu Nakoa picks up that kill. That's going to be the ace going over to Rising Lotus. Taking down to below half HP. That turret is going to fall very quickly afterwards. Nettoilet getting stunned up with that Quibble and now is going to be forced to portal away. No other damage going to be had on the side of Rising Lotus, but they're able to keep themselves alive on the side of Gangstar Cerberus. And now it's going to be the Kraken slapping down that turret. It's going to fall very quickly, and now Techno JJ going to be trying possibly to take this Kraken as soon as possible. Great Kali trying to keep himself alive. Oblivion gets thrown down, only going to connect onto Lure, but he gets taken down in the process by Keanu Nakoa. It's going to be Gangstar Cerberus' Nettoilet trying to keep himself alive, dancing around that forward barrage, going to get taken down eventually. Death from above goes out, does miss. Techno JJ dodging out the Force to Court as well, gets hit with that one-shot, one-kill. But the fact that Techno JJ keeps himself alive is still a really good thing here for Gangstar Cerberus if he's able to maybe dissuade them from pushing into the turret. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Lure doing so much damage here, gets stunned up by the Quibble. Is he going to get taken down is the question. It is going to be the Techno JJ getting taken down by Keanu Nakoa with that forward barrage. Rising Lotus getting the ace there. And that's going to be game number 2 going over to Rising Lotus as they take down that second turret. And the Vein Crystal now exposed. It's going to be a very quick pickup here for Rising Lotus unless Great Khali manages to pull off a miracle triple kill. I don't think that's going to end up happening here. That's going to be game number 2 going over to Rising
Great
Lotus.
into the Lance. It pairs up with the Finn very nicely. They've showed that they can play this. I mean, Keanu, I just hope he doesn't go for that crazy build that we saw before. Like, why put that tornado trigger in there?
I think he's going Sky again with that lock-in.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I do like him on the Sky pick most of the time. Definitely a hero he can make some plays on. What Gangstar Cerberus wraps this up with, we'll have to see. The Taka coming through is actually what I would prefer over the Arden. I'm not still the biggest fan of kind of the double frontline carries, but one carry double frontline when you have carries like Kestrel and Sky.
That's where I wanted to talk to you guys about this, because I feel like, okay, Kali is a good Lance player from my recollection, but if you catapult him into the back line...
That Twilight doesn't really have all that much room to maneuver down towards the jungle. We do see a Great Khali looking to try and get the Impale onto Lure. He does manage to do so, but he almost gets caught in the active Camo Stun. A lot of damage going down onto Lure. There's the Fountain of Renewal, but it's going to be Just Man, the first one to fall in that fight. Going over to Great Khali. And now Iraqi Zoro getting caught in that forward barrage. Gets taken down. That's going to be another kill going over to Rising Lotus. Make that a double kill. That goes over to Keanu Nakoa. Net Toilet does get the kill with the Blood for Blood onto Lure, but right now he's trying to get the kill onto Keanu Nakoa, and is he going to be able to? Yes, he is! With a crackling basic attack. And right now we do see another fight breaking out. The gauntlet gets thrown down. Keanu Nakoa getting caught inside of it. There's the Impale onto Lure. He's getting taken solo. Gets Gideon walled in towards Net Toilet, and that's going to be the kill going over to Gangstar Cerberus.
As it stands, the fourth squad is missed. We've got a fight going on Cyber.
And Lure eating a bunch of damage there from Iraqi Zoro. They're trying to get the kill onto Net Toilet, who pops the Fountain of Renewal. Oblivion gets thrown down, not going to connect, and it's going to be the Fountain of Renewal popped by Just Man as well. Iraqi Zoro eating a bunch of damage from the full barrage. He gets taken down. Keanu Nakoa
The turnaround fight back to Camo is pretty huge. Keanu, though, Dancing Feet comes out, but I don't know if it's going to be enough as Githian walks from what was potentially a kind of sorry fight previously, and now they're trying to force a 2 versus 3.
And it looks like Great Khali maybe going to be finding the Impale, but that's going to be Iraqi Zoro completely deleted off the fold by Lure. Now Net Toilet going to be the one targeted down as Great Khali already got taken down as well. The Gauntlet gets thrown down. He's trying to get the damage onto Lure. The Fountain of Renewal gets popped. Is he going to be able to keep himself alive? No, he is not. That's going to be a triple kill going over to
the damage up, because that's where Lance needs to be. They're looking to pull the trigger right now.
And the Gauntlet gets thrown down right onto Lure. He's getting taken solo. However, he gets stopped. Great Khali gets stopped by Just Man. It's now good. Keanu Nakoa focusing down Iraqi Zoro. That's going to be Lure picking up the first kill of that fight. He's going to be able to keep himself alive. Is he going to be able to actually just barely? He gets a double kill onto Net Toilet as well. Great Khali not able to secure a kill onto Keanu Nakoa. However, that last basic attack is going to go ahead and do so. One shot, one kill comes out from Lure. Gets the damage onto Great Khali. Here on the side of Gangstar Cerberus, he's looking for the kill onto Lure. Misses the Impale. Is he going to get stunned up with that Glimmer Shot? Yes, he is. He's going to be walking right into a Scout Trap. He's going to do the kill going over.
And he will land that Impale because they'll be choosing either to reflex block the Impale or reflex block the Gauntlet. Speaking of the Gauntlet,
and that's Lurge forced to completely run away from this fight. Iraqi Zoro going to be able to find him. Yes, he is with that last Malice and Verdict. The Oblivion gets thrown down. Keanu Nakoa getting taken down to half HP, trying to get damage onto Net Toilet. Another forward barrage onto him. Fountain does get used by Net Toilet as well. Keanu Nakoa is so low. A couple of basic attacks will secure the kill. Great Khali picking that kill up for himself. And now it's going to be Just Man trying to get out of dodge here. Net Toilet going to be getting caught with that Quibble. Is he going to get taken down? Yes, he is. That's going to be the Polite Company from Just Man securing the kill. But Great Khali Lure and Keanu Nakoa that easily. A nice 3-man Quibble onto all 3 members of Gangstar. So Lure going to get taken down so low. Trying to cut out the damage from Great Khali. Everybody getting caught in the Gauntlet though. Impale misses from Great Khali. He's going to get caught with that stun. Net Toilet actually going to be the only one caught with it. If Oblivion goes down, lands onto Lure. He blocks the sleep. And he's going to be able to get out alive. Net Toilet just with a sliver of HP. Quibble landing on a Great Khali and an Iraqi Zoro. Iraqi Zoro going to get taken down with a 1-shot, 1-kill coming out of Lure. There's the Force Accord. That make that a double kill going over to Lure actually. Impale goes out onto Keanu Nakoa and they get the kill onto Great Khali, and that's Rising Lotus picking up the ace. 19.5 minutes in. That's actually possibly the game if they're able to clear this turret fast enough.
They could actually get the game from this as long as they split turret focus and really go for the Vein Crystal. The issue was there. I mean, I might talk about it after the game because this could be it. This could be our Evil 8 champions.
And that's going to be the turrets falling. There's one and there's two. They fall at the same time. Iraqi Zoro going to be the only one alive. Keanu Nakoa doing so much damage to that Vein Crystal. It is going to fall. Rising Lotus are going to take the series 2-1. And Gangstar Cerberus